Hello Scorpio, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your 2020 annual tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Scorpio. So we have the cards laid out to fit the screen. Hopefully you can see them all. Page of Swords is January, Nine of Swords February, the Sun and one other card is March, Six of Cups is April, Three of Wands May, Ace of Wands June, July is the Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles is August, September Page of Pentacles, the Magician, October, November, Ten of Cups, beautiful, and Justice and one other card is December. So powerful cards here. I've also got a couple of other cards that I will reveal at the end as well, Scorpio. So without further ado, let's get into the Page of Swords. So the pages they can be to do with messages or the beginnings of change or something new. The Page of Swords is linked to truth. It is linked to mental clarity. The swords are linked to the mind. So there's a message here that everything is becoming clear, that you're beginning to take decisive action, you're beginning to make decisions, maybe make choices. You might have an idea of something new as well. There may be some inspiration associated with the Page of Swords. It can also be about seeing the truths of situations that allow you to impart your truth, impart your wisdom, speak your truth, state your position in some way. Can also be about a powerful conversation that can bring some kind of change. But either way, this is a card of rising ambition. You can see that from the red boots. Whatever this is the beginnings of something really positive for you. So wonderful way to start the new year. It might well be associated with what's going on in February, because it might well be there's some overlap here. The Nine of Swords can be when we don't have clarity on a situation, when we allow our mind to play tricks on us in a way. Things magnify in our mind, they're blown out of perspective. It can be when we've got negativity within the mind, negative thoughts, things that just keep on pricking at our mind, things that just keep on popping up, keeping us feeling down, keeping us stressed, worried, anxious in some way, and can affect our daily routine as well. This is known as the insomniac card as well. So somebody who's not sleeping well because things are just getting on top of them, very much like the swords on that wall. It is about getting perspective, seeing the truth of a situation, I feel, with these two cards together, in order to understand the decision or the choice or the conversation that you need to have now or make. Either way, I feel that it's saying that you're more than capable of getting out of this situation and really moving forward and bringing positive change. So yeah, I think January, February possibly linked together. March. Because I kind of feel that once you do move away from that, and once you do allow the truth to empower you or get perspective in a situation, that is when you are moving towards new opportunity. Now, the Seven of Cups does have a number of meanings. These are deeply transformative opportunities that may appear. There might be more than one opportunity to choose from as well. It is really, I mean, it can sometimes talk about something just being out of reach when you're trying to take steps to bring positive change, but things just seem out of reach. Opportunity just seems out of reach. It's almost like that mist is something that's getting in the way. It can talk about confusion and doubt, but it's generally when our emotions are imbalanced, that we don't understand how to move forward in a situation to bring opportunity into our lives. When this is, positive things are being offered to you now, and the promise of something wonderful. This is very much linked with Empress energy, the Seven of Cups. I feel for some of you, this is asking you to trust your intuition. The cups are deeply intuitive, psychic even, to move forward in a situation, to make choices. This is saying that you have the promise of something wonderful. There's good opportunity here, but it is using your intuition to make choices, to choose wisely in March. Because when you do, and I think when you do trust your intuition, your soul energy, your divine guidance from within, which is what intuition is, your gut instinct in situations, that's when things start looking up. The sun energy is just a wonderful, it's the most positive card of the tarot deck. This is a card of celebration. It is a card of good news. If you're waiting for good news regarding an opportunity, this is very promising. Can be linked with your hopes, dreams and desires as well. So between these two cards, it is saying that there is some success coming your way. This is also somebody who is beginning to see the bigger picture. The confusion clears, clarity comes into their lives, and that brings a level of progress as well. This child and this horse are moving forward in a situation because you're finding your natural power again. So beautiful message, and you're heading towards success. The sun card is a sign of material success. There is abundance here of sunflowers. So powerful message, but it's a reminder as well that that universe, God the divine, is shining on you. It's shining on you right now. So I think March is a real powerful turning point. It's a point to embrace the new. It's a point of good news for some of you. It's just things really, really do begin to start looking up. Yeah. And in April, I think the theme continues. The Six of Cups can be, I mean, there's a number of meanings to this card. I will go through them because it is a general reading. I do try to go through the general readings of the cards as well. But this can be just finding that happy place from within. Finding the happy equilibrium in your life. Like that level playing field. Things are looking up and it's just, you know, nicely progressing. This is just, things are beginning to blossom and bloom, and obviously when the sun comes out, things start to grow, opportunity starts to come in, you know, all that wonderful energy. So things are very much looking up. This can be connecting to self, your own emotions as well, to bring happiness in your life. This is a card of happiness. Can be linked to nostalgia, you know, when you were children, and it's reconnecting to that almost pure, because we have the child here, almost kind of like that pure happiness, allowing pure happiness to come in again. Now, yes, it can talk about somebody from the past coming into your life. It can be past love. It can be also just making connections from the past as well, bumping into people from the past in any area, because it is a general reading. Can also be, don't allow past negative experiences to stop you from moving forward, to colour your future, to stop happiness coming in. And I feel whatever this negative experience might be for some of you, that you're conquering, by the way, it is just, don't allow things to cloud you from moving forward in happiness now, because there's real opportunity for happiness. For me as a reader, happiness is a choice. It is something that you work towards. It's not always something that is freely given or freely obtained. So I feel for some of you that is just, those are the steps that you're taking, certainly March and April, to really bring happy vibrations, happy energy into your life and connect to self. The fifth month is May. We have the Three of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. This is why I'm saying don't allow past things to hold you back from moving forward in a happier, more open to receive way now, because the Four of Cups can be a card where you're holding on tightly to something from the past that might not serve you anymore, that is keeping you stuck. And the Emperor, this is the young Emperor, this is very much taking the initiative to turn your back on situations that are keeping you feeling small. This can be to do with self-esteem as well, Scorpio. So I feel for some of you, this is about knowing your power, your potential, focusing on what you're passionate about, what you really want to achieve. This can be in business and career. This can also be something that you're really passionate about, something that you want to make happen. And turn your back on things that make you feel small, that keep you stuck. The Fours can sometimes be about stability, but they can also be about stagnation as well. And it's a fine line with this Four energy. This is somebody who's holding onto something so tightly because they fear They fear moving forward. There's an element of don't fear change, don't fear taking action in a situation. And this person certainly doesn't. The Emperor is somebody who is taking action at the very beginnings of manifesting his empire. This is the young Emperor. This is the Sun in Aries. And you can see him stood on a cliff. He's taken action because he's got three wands here. And the wands are representative. The three wands are about the beginnings of manifesting your potential, something that you're putting your power, your energy into, working hard on to bring about positive change. And this is that the change is happening. There are ships on the horizon. Success is on the horizon. Your ships are coming in. It's not quite there yet, but the steps that you're taking in May have real promise of success long term. So the message is keep going and turn your back on situations that keep you stuck. Sometimes to manifest the new, you have to let go of the old. You have to turn your back on the old. Now, I'm going to pick these two cards up together because they're so wonderful. Powerful message. Beautiful. So June and July. We've got the Ace of Wands for June and the Ace of Cups for July. The Ace of Wands is you're being offered a new beginning, opportunity, something that you might really want. The Cups energy is linked to our emotions, something that you know is just going to uplift you in some way. So there could be an opportunity that you're working towards that is offered to you. The Wands energy can be linked to business, career, the promise of success long term. You have to do the work. That is, that's a given, obviously, with the Wands energy, because it's all about power, it's all about potential, it's all about channeling your power now, making it happen, go-getting energy. It's not a time for sitting back and, it is a time for just going for it, really. Because there's opportunity here, and it's been offered to you by God, the universe, the divine. And you're being asked, will you take this opportunity? Will you be open to receive? Could be something to do with your passions and desires. Now, this could also be an opportunity that ignites your passion in love. So there could be somebody new coming into your life as well, yeah. Either way, certainly if you take the wand on its own, you see the castle in the distance. This is saying this opportunity has the promise of success long term. So take it, go for it, bring positive new things into your life now. Be open to receive. And that's why I think, certainly with that Four of Pentacles, it is make space for the new. Don't hold on to things that won't allow you to move forward now, because there's two opportunities. The two seed cards on the very first step of a new beginning, a new journey, a new level, a new phase, a new chapter, whatever you want to call it, that is moving you on emotionally as well, something that you're very emotionally connected to, passionate about. So it's either new love or new business opportunity in some way, but either way, this is really uplifting energy. The Ace of Cups can be a sign of emotionally moving forward, emotional renewal, emotion connection to self. This is love. This is self-love. This is divine love being offered to you. This is being open to love other people, being open to receive maybe in some way as well. Beautiful, beautiful messages. So I do feel June, July, powerful months. The Eight of Pentacles. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. The Eight of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo. It is where you're just going to be in your element, certainly in terms of money and career. This is the cosmic boost of money and career as well, because that Sun card gives that productive energy a real boost. So you're just going to be on fire, I think, for some of you, even though it's Pentacles energy. I am feeling some of you are just going to be extra productive, certainly on the money and career front in August time, yeah. This person is, let me try and speak. This person is racking up monetary success. They're beginning to feel valued for the work that they do. So it might well be linked to this new opportunity. It could be on the career front, where you're beginning to feel valued for the work that you do. You're enjoying the work that you do. You're working hard to shape your life for the better. This person is not just shaping their money aspect or their material aspect or their career. You see how that star is carved onto that pentacle. They're slowly but surely changing their energy and shaping their life, chiseling away their life into having the life that they want. And by doing that, they're doing something that's aligned to their internal energy, that Virgo energy, that energy from within. They're raising their vibration from within because what they're doing is aligned to their true self. So I feel for some of you, money, career, this is good, but it's also doing something, working hard of something that's of value to you, to bring solidity, security into your life for the long term. Yeah. I love that energy. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can be whatever you're focusing on now is going to bring great reward. She, it's generally seen as a girl. She has planted the seeds in this field, and it's only a small field, it's only a page, it's the very beginnings of change or something new. I feel for some of you that you're beginning to understand that when you really focus and channel your skills, your experience, your knowledge, this could be in money and career as well, you can bring about growth long term. There's an element of patience here. There's an element that you have to be grounded, you have to be patient. You are going to get reward long term for the efforts that you're putting in, but there's a patience that's needed. Now, this can also be about going to higher education, studying, to increase your monetary attraction, attracting more money, attracting greater status in business and career as well. Some of you might be training to get more money, better status, better responsibility in the money and career front as well. But the Page of Pentacles is also reminding you of your value, finding your value, your self-worth, to bring about positive change, stability, solidity in your life. So it is a promise of reaping rewards long term for the actions that you're taking now. I love it. Look at these. So, Scorpio, we have Cancer card, which is the Chariot, and the Magician card. Oh my goodness. This is for October. The Magician is using all the earthly skills that you have on the table. We have the Pentacles, the practical skills, the Cups, channeling your emotions, the Swords, seeing things clearly, doing something to your truth, making decisions. And the Wands energy, your passions, desires, taking action, going for it, all of knowing your power, potential, all of that kind of thing, to bring positive change into your life. But it's also asking the universe, connecting to the universe on what you want to bring change in. And as soon as you do that, Mercurial energy that rules the Magician shifts, changes, morphs into transformation. Things start to change, things start to shift. And this is kind of like saying, when you realize from within that you can bring about positive change and take action. The cloak is very much about taking action. It's red, so is the table. It's take action with your earthly skills, experience, knowledge, etc. That's when you're ready to show the world what you're made of and do the big reveal of what you're really capable of. And it's a realization of what you're capable of as well, Scorpio. And that's when the positive shift starts to happen. The Chariot energy is a big shift. It is progression. And it is moving away from something as well. You see, he's moving away from the past. He's got his eyes on the prize to the future. And this is what the transformation is all about. It's bringing big shifts in. There's progress to be had. There's transformation to be had. There's big change to be had here. There's a message of getting balance in your life, reining your life back into balance, either internal balance or getting balance in your external life to really move forward at speed. But in all the time, remember, this is the Cancerian energy, the crab. And the Charioteer is surrounded by a wonderful canopy that has stars and moons and all wonderful things on there, reminding you that while there's a big shift here, while things are really going forward, you're being protected all the time. So powerful divine guidance here, powerful divine connections, transformation going on. I love this energy together. It says once you take action, once you believe, then you can really achieve. This is a victory card. This is a success card. Yeah. So November, Scorpio. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Cups. I kind of feel for some of you, you just might have a lot on your plate. The Two of Pentacles, there's a number of meanings to this, but for me, because the Ten of Cups can be a card of channeling your productivity to bring real happy ever after energy into your life. Like I said, for me, happiness is a choice. Happiness is something that you work towards. The Two of Pentacles for me is when life comes out of balance. Life comes out of balance when you've got too much on your plate, when you're trying to spin too many plates. And there's an element here of getting balanced, doing one thing at a time, to really make the most effort, to be extra productive here. The Ten of Cups is the happy ever after card, but here's the interesting thing. This reminds you that soulmate, this can be a soulmate relationship, things going to the next level in a relationship. This can be also about achieving abundance in your life if it's not about relationships for you. This can be also about happiness in the home, protecting your family. This is a card of success. It's real happy, joyous, fulfillment energy. But it says that relationships take work, family takes work, success takes work, abundance takes work, and it is about not doing too much that's going to rock this. Do you know what I mean? Not having too much on your plate that's going to rock your world in some way, or rock the equilibrium, the wonderful balanced energy of the Ten of Cups. So I feel for some of you that this is about doing one thing at a time, focusing your energy, grounding yourself to keep feeding that rainbow of blessings. This is the rainbow of blessings. It is divine energy, but it's also respectful that these two people hold their hands up to the rainbow. Their hard work feeds the rainbow. They keep feeding their happy ever after because they tend to it. They work hard at it. Yeah. And yeah, I just feel December is a similar message for you. We've got the Libran energy, which is justice, but it's also a powerful message of balance. And we've got the Eight of Swords as well. The Eight of Swords, sometimes it can be linked to negative thinking. I'm not really feeling it for you, Scorpio. This is Gemini and Jupiter. And Jupiter's probably not, sorry, Jupiter and Gemini. And it's not comfortable in this energy. And this is where, when you start so many things and you've got so many plates spinning, very similar to this, I feel for some of you, it causes imbalance in your life. It means that you don't achieve anything. You don't really get anywhere. You just remain stuck. You just remain tying yourself up, spinning plates all the time and not making headway in situations. And this is where I feel for some of you, you need to get balance. Yeah, I do. And that is the scales. Feel a restored balance in yourself. Restoration between home and work. Balancing relationships, balancing where you're allocating your time and all of that kind of energy. Now, yes, the other thing can mean where there's negativity in the mind. The swords are very much linked to mental energy. This can be some kind of negativity keeping you stuck. It is when the mind can play tricks on us and stop us from moving forward in situations. And it's about getting perspective on that, really. The Justice card of Libra. This can be associated with legal institutions, government institutions, solicitors, lawyers, barristers. Can be to do with disputes. Some of you might be all tied up. You might be feeling some negativity of some kind because of what's going on here. But the Justice card is saying there will be a fair and just outcome in whatever dispute this is. Yeah. So I feel for some of you that The Justice card's main aim is to restore balance and have the sword of truth. Truth will out. Yeah, I feel for some of you that truth is on your side. There will be a just and fair outcome if it's legal disputes in some way, shape or form. But I also feel that there is a message that in November and December, there could be some disharmony or some imbalance in some way that's being caused in the home or, you know, in your life, because there's just too much going on. So it is about addressing that, really. So, the angel card, Scorpio, is remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. And it is whatever God means to you, obviously, God, the universe, the divine, and so on. So remember who you are throughout this year, 2020. The energy card that I got was Door to Value, Scorpio. So let me just read that out to you. So this is new beginnings in finance or career. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working towards for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this opportunity and new beginning in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Love it. So, wonderful reading, Scorpio, overall. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful 2020. And as usual, I will be here doing the weeklies, dailies, monthlies, and probably more. So I will see you then. Bye for now.